Hello, Crescent City. I'm Michelle, your mayor, and thank you again for joining us today. In this episode, we're going to take a walk over to Fletcher Park and talk about the projects that we have going on there. And then we're also going to interview another one of our partners. So come on, let's go take a walk. Woo! That was quite a walk, but we made it. So here we are on the north end of the city at Fletcher Park. The city was recently awarded a parks grant by the state to make improvements to the park. With the grant, we added new picnic facilities, repaired and upgraded the restrooms, and they're now open, added a kayak launch, new trash cans, and more. Unfortunately, during the hurricanes last fall, our pier was damaged and the shoreline washed away. We're in the process of restoring the shoreline, but the pier is going to take a little longer. We're waiting for approval from FEMA to make repairs so that we can get reimbursed for the cost of those repairs. Right now, we estimate it to be about $60,000 in damage, so it is important to wait for that assistance from FEMA. Fletcher Park has so much to offer. A place to kayak, a place to fish, a place to picnic, a place to play on the equipment, and also a safe environment to bring your dogs to run around and play. We are blessed to have this park. Make sure you use it. And with that, let's go sit down and talk to one of our partners. So now we've strolled over to Lake Stella Park, and we've found with us today are the ladies from the Crescent City Venture Corps. Hello, ladies.
Hi, I'm Tracy Eckhart. I'm the current president of CCVC. I'm here with the other members.
Cheryl Dayton.
Cheryl Snyder.
Cynthia Burton.
And we're missing Margie Nelson, couldn't be here with us. We're just sitting here out in the park because we love this place, and we're looking at how we even got started. And it was really a couple years ago, before we even formed CCVC, there were just a couple of us that ended up putting together a hometown video entry for a grant for our town. We didn't win anything, but we had a really good time of bringing the community together. So we decided that we needed to form a nonprofit, and we needed to bring some other people in on this so we could accomplish something for our town.
Part of our mission was to spark the city. We just felt like we needed to reinvigorate the town, and so we discussed with them also about the Christmas lighting up Crescent City, and we started on that, formed our CCVC, had our first lighting Christmas thing, and then moved on from there.
Yeah, we wanted to make it more than just lights in the park. The neighbors had before volunteered to put lights in the park. We wanted to make it an event. What we did then was we gathered together a week after that and said, my God, we've got to do something else. And we came up with the Sunsets on Stella. So we planned it in very short order. Luckily, we knew somebody that knew somebody, and we got this great band from St. Augustine. But we've had 2 years of concerts.
6 total.
Yeah, 6 concerts.
In February, it's very important for us to acknowledge Black History Month. And those 2 months, the very first black band that we had was Sleek. And that was just such a big deal. And I don't know how many people
we had
there.
about 250 people there that night.
I mean, it was just an excellent, the community really got together for Sleek. And our second one was Rusty Trumpets this year.
Cindy got the idea that we needed to bring the Florida Bat Conservancy to town.
Yeah, so that's what we did. We gave them a call and said, hey, could you come on down and give us some facts on bats, right? So she did. And we had about 60 people that came and enjoyed that presentation from the Bat Conservancy. Yes, thank you. So, with that, we had 4 citizens, 4 groups that bought bat houses, and the city also bought 2 that are right here in Lake Stella.
You know, another big project that we've had has been our bird walk. And we have pamphlets that are available. All the birds were actually photographed right here in town. And we had this idea of how beautiful our town is, that we could take a stroll through town. And a lot of people like to bird watch, but not necessarily be able to identify all of them. So we had an expert that could take pictures and identify for us. And we made a walk through primarily the historic part of town and Lake Stella area, where you'll see a big variety of these birds. the last thing that we have going right now is we have applied for Crescent City to be on the Great Florida Birding Trail, which is pretty exciting. And we put the application in, and I believe that was the end of January we put it in. We won't know the results until July.
Ladies, you just make me tired hearing all the things you've done, what energy you have. Thank you so much for sharing with us today and for all you do to help our citizens enjoy their life between the legs. We'll see you again next time.